Hey guys, how's it going? This is Holly with Grindworks, and today we are going over the best OTF knives under 50 bucks, starting with the Lightning OTF, which is more than likely the most popular OTF knife we have on Grindworks for 3 reasons. It's got a solid build, great action, and it's cheap. It's really all you need in an OTF knife. This one is the dagger blade. It comes in a lot of different varieties though. You know, this is a 2-tone coat on the blade. We've got satin, we've got totally coated, all different colors. We've got Tonto, partially serrated, so you can have it just about any way you want. And check current pricing, but right now this is going for $34.99, and it just flies off the shelves. People love this thing. Action is reliable. We'll just keep going all day long. Next up, we got ourselves the Titan OTF, a very similar design to the Lightning, aluminum body. The difference being it's got this like really sandpapery, super grippy inlay stuff on there that makes sure that's not going anywhere when it's in your hand. Kind of the same story with the Lightning, lots of different blade options and colors. Deep carry pocket clip, and unlike the Lightning, it's got a glass breaker. So if you're into that tactical stuff, that's a good one for you. You guys might recognize this one. This is my AKC F16 that I modified a couple months ago. Copper inlay that I added a patina to. This is the bayonet blade. Not as many different options in this one. Lots of colors and different inlays. But you've either got the dagger or the bayonet blade style. It's also got a deep carry pocket clip. Of the three OTF knives on the table, I really like this one because of the more, I guess, slender handle. That feels nicer to me in hand than some of the thicker ones. So I really like how that patina has continued to develop over time. So let's get these guys out there. This one, by the way, $34.99 as well right now on the site. This one's going to run you about $49.99. Now we're going to move into, these are the single action OTF knives, which all that means is that it's an automatic deploy, but you manually reset it. This is better for some people due to legal reasons. You know, double action knives aren't legal everywhere. So disengage the safety there. This one is probably the most popular of the single action knives that we have on the website because it's got awesome action. It's a really solid build. It's going to last forever. Some people are not a big fan of the deployment method though. The release button is up here by the blade. And that is a dagger blade, so you gotta be a little careful. Make sure you don't slice your thumb while you're releasing that blade, but yeah, if you're careful, you should be fine. It's also got a glass breaker and a deep carry pocket knife. I kind of like the cool design, the milling on the handle there, and it's got some ergonomics with the shape. That one's gonna run you $44.99. This is, did I say this was from Smith & Wesson? I don't remember. They call this the finger actuator, assisted finger actuator. Nice long title for you there. Now this one, this is the M&P, which also falls under the Smith & Wesson umbrella. I think they've made some improvements on the design here. For instance, the deployment button there, it's got more of an ergonomic shape. You're not going to be using this to pull the blade back, so it makes sense that it would be more thumb friendly there. And the safety swivels or pivots, I guess, and the buttons are all a little bigger, which makes it a little easier. It's not as hard as on your fingers. Same great action. Dagger blade, deep carry pocket clip. I love how that says caution, blade ejects. So if you guys didn't know, that's what happens when you open a double action, or sorry, an OTF knife. They also moved the release button to behind the blade, which to me feels a little safer. There you go. Okay. This one has kind of flown under the radar. This is an OTF from Schrade, the 7BS. This one I really like because it's got great ergonomics. It's got like a really big finger choil right there, which is a nice place for your index finger to sit. It's got these rubberized inlays on the handle to give it a little grip, feels really nice in hand. And it's a little more simplified. They've turned the deployment button into also the release button. So there's fewer gadgets to make it work. So disengage your safety. Out it comes, nice and fast. And there's the release up there. Give that a push, pull it back. So a lot simpler. Really like that one. This one's gonna run you, let's see, $49.99 on the site currently. This one's $44.99, just like the Smith & Wesson. Let's release that real quick. And then just because I really like it, I wanted to show you guys the Coffin Blaster. This guy is just itty bitty, but the best fidget action ever. And it doesn't have a pocket clip, but it's got a lanyard hole. So throw it on your keychain. You're not going to do much more than open mail with this, but that's not really what you get it for. Is you get it to, you know, do this, play with all day long. So if I had to pick a favorite, it would probably be the Coffin Blaster for that reason. But I'm also a big fan of my S16 here. Really liking this one. If you can't get a double action knife, I think this is the way to go. They've really improved their design, and it costs just as much as the Smith & Wesson. So let me know in the comments, guys, which one you would take home. And also let me know what you think we should talk about next time. We're going to be putting out videos about 3 times a week. And we'd really like to hear from you guys in the comments. And you never know, your comment could be the inspiration for the next video. So see you next time, guys.